wanna act like they grateful. Don't mess with outsiders, y'all looking real unstable. If anything, they should ask me how I do it. Start taking notes, recording my every move, and I know that I'm the best and I ain't gotta.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to KB's Community. I am here with Ernie Z.
What up, what up? It's good to be here.
And we are here to talk about his performance for Jamfest. So, Ernie.
What's up?
First of all, tell the people about yourself.
Well, it's me, Ernie Z. You know, I do a little bit of everything, hip-hop, R&B, pop. It's just whatever I'm feeling in the moment.
Okay. Have you been more in like one bag than the other lately?
I've been doing a little bit more rapping lately.
Okay.
But I'm trying to get back into the R&B. I want to do a little more like Brent Faiyaz, Bryson Tiller vibe.
Got you.
Coming for the fall.
Yeah, I was picking up on that. That's why I asked. I felt like you were doing more rap lately.
I definitely have been.
Yeah. So, what would you say is your inspiration behind doing music?
My inspiration behind doing it, it's I just get to be by myself and get to vent pretty much.
Okay.
So I don't really like, speaking on emotions and whatnot in front of people. So if I can just let it all out in a song, then, it's all good to me.
Mm-hmm. So is it weird, or was it weird for you at first when you started sharing that music because of the fact that it was personal to you?
It was in the very beginning, just because I didn't know if people would like it or not. So it'd be like, dang, I was vulnerable. And then you said it's whack. It's like I don't know, feel like that would hurt.
Yeah.
But
I
guess, right. I guess people like it though.
That's good.
Right.
So how did you get involved in Jamfest?
It's all thanks to Brandon, PBG the Prince right over here. I remember my first show at the Cactus Club. He hit me up and he was like, dude, we got to get you on Jamfest. I was like, all right. He's like, I got you on this one. So then I was like, oh, shoot. I thought you said you had me. He's like, I got you on the next one. and then I was like, bro, I thought you said the next one. Oh, I got you on the next one. And he was like, we're going to do a tour. We're going to do whatever. And then he was finally we got it right now.
And then it was the next one.
That was I had to keep hitting him up. I was like, bro, I'm ready. Just let me know when.
You had to be persistent with him. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Why'd you take so long?
Oh, man. Okay. So, I think it was because, like I said, it was being the first time when he had reached out. At the first one, I don't know if he reached out on the first one. Maybe it was the second one.
It was after my show, you hit me up and you're like, we got to get you to do it. Then after that, I saw that it was happening. I was like, bro, I thought we were gonna do it.
So I don't know if it was, me saying, okay, I have a lot of artists. Let me try to pick what can, I think that can help. Like as far as you got Steve, Stoner, you got mad people. So, but for me,
it's just little old me.
It's just so much. You man, I'm trying to get these, you trying to figure out the dynamic of it and grow it. You know what I'm saying? You see, okay, this person went viral, Let me get that, so then it helps out. But then, like I said, I look at it now, man, I just want people who are genuine with good music. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about, switching things up. And then now you see that with this Jamfest, you see, all right, because I don't want to. And this is the thing too. I didn't want to go to either him or anybody else and say yo, bro, we're kind of growing. I'd rather be bro, I can say, hey, bro, I can put 300-400 people in front of you. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, I just wanted it to grow so bad, you know what I'm saying? So, but I should have hit him up earlier, So I take L for that.
It's all good.
But that's why I said, with this run, especially with the artists that have, that are on this one, this is the first one where we behind them. We doing podcasts, radios. We really pushing them because it's this was because some of the people on there that's I've said the same thing, bro, I got you. You know what I'm saying? And it's nah. Let me make sure I give them, everything that they deserve, especially.
I'm glad it's finally now instead of back then, because I feel like my stage presence is a lot better now. And I feel like I got better music out now.
Okay. What do you think helped your stage presence to improve?
Just, I'm still shy. I'm still an introvert, but I've been working on it. Okay. So I feel like that's a lot better now. Whereas before, I don't know. I don't think I would have been able to handle it because I was seeing the recaps and whatnot, and I was like, dang, I probably would have gotten booed, you know? Because back then I only had like R&B music, but it was I still didn't really know how to, you know, perform in front of people. It was still me in that place of vulnerability, just going to the studio by myself and whatnot. And performing in front of people was not in my head. You know, I only did 2 shows or whatnot. But I think doing Summerfest helped out a lot too.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna ask you about that as well. So tell me about your Summerfest performance.
that was very fun. I got the text from Brandis, Mr. New York, back in March, like right after I did South by Southwest in Texas. And he said, "Hey, you want to do a 10-minute set?" I was like, "Yeah, that's not even a question. Like, I'm down." So it's just a whole lot of preparing and all that. And but no, that was very surreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Seeing all those people and whatnot. Like I jumped into the crowd. And it was
Did
fun.
you crowd surf?
I didn't crowd surf. No.
Why not? You didn't want them grabbing on you.
It's different. Like that, the way that stage was, the crowd wasn't like right in front of you.
Oh, I got
it. It was like a big old pit, like where only the crew could go or whatnot. And then it's just so it's basically just me running around like where I could. But yeah, I couldn't jump in or anything like that.
Yeah. That makes sense. So what has been your most exciting moment of the summer? Whether that be musically or just life-wise.
Oh man, most exciting, I would say, would be Summerfest for right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, a whole lot has happened this summer.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So you want to get into any of that?
I bet.
Okay, yeah. So I know you told the people your car got burned.
Yeah, no, my car and my motorcycle.
Yeah.
Literally 12 days after I moved into my new crib. You just got some haters. But that was literally like 2 weeks before Summerfest. So I was very down. I didn't even know if I was gonna do Summerfest at the time because of that. Because I was like, oh shoot, do I need to worry about moving? Like, because whoever it is, like, nobody had my address. Besides a handful of people, so I like cut them off temporarily. I didn't talk about it or anything because I wanted to see how people were moving, seeing how I'd react. I was looking at who was watching my stories or whatnot. It was between 2 people, and it was like no matter what, it was still a 50-50. It was weird.
Did you figure out who it was?
Didn't figure it out yet.
But you still feel like it's between 2 people?
I feel like it still is more between one person now compared to the other. But shoot, the cops didn't really care. Like, even the detectives, it was weird. They were like trying to pin stuff on me. They're like, oh, like you had to be involved in something. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I literally just moved. I'm worried about other stuff right now. Like
was it about a girl or something? Because you know people get crazy about.
It was not about a girl. I was not serious with nobody. The last time I was in a relationship was in October, November. Like,
but even if it wasn't a girl you were with, is it a girl that you was talking to and her man was like found out?
No. Those days.
So like, you really just have some genuine haters.
I just have some genuine haters, exactly.
Just because they see what
that's why I made a lot of enemies.
You're doing with your life.
Exactly.
That's why you made that song.
I made that literally right after. So I was I appreciate that. Yeah, I delayed the whole song with JP because I was supposed to drop it right then and there, and then that happened. So I hit him and his manager up. I'm like, hey, I'm pushing this back for right now. I got some things going on. I was in the works with Big Frank. I had to hit him and his mom up. I was like, hey, I gotta hold up. Like, my stuff just blew up. So everything I was supposed to be doing just got put to a halt.
Yeah.
And
was it like a financial setback as well, and kind of
like
didn't allow you to do music? Or
pretty much it brought me down 50,000 because I didn't have insurance. My insurance fell off.
Damn.
Because when my card expired, I don't look at my bank account balance. Like, when my card expired, I had everything on auto pay, so it just fell off because I didn't pay it.
Okay.
But yeah, like right when I saw it on fire, I was like, oh shoot, let me see. I didn't have it. I tried putting it on, and then they're like, no, you can't do that. So
That's messed up.
It is what it is.
How'd you end up dealing with it? Just wrote that song and went on with your life, or?
Well, had to get a gun. Because obviously, people are following you, watching you, whatnot. Then, I was paranoid, obviously. Like, I was not having nobody coming over. I was watching my back. I was literally trying to see if anybody was following me, all that. That happened for like 3-4 weeks. And then, it was, I was being very secretive, like, to everybody else. Everybody was thinking I was acting weird. They're coming up with their own stuff on why I'm acting this way or whatnot. And then, so that's why I finally posted it. And I was like, you guys can stop, making up stuff. Like, here's what it is. Boom. Let's move on from it. And that was that.
Did it affect any of your relationships? Like, were some people not as understanding?
Well, people weren't understanding at first until they saw that. Like, oh wow, I wasn't gonna guess that.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, if it affected it, I mean, they weren't for me.
That's true.
So
that's true.
Like I said in that post, I'm not gonna be put through anything I can't handle. And other people, they might have responded a different way. But, I'm here. I'm blessed to be alive and all that.
Yeah. And also, people who have something to lose know that sometimes certain reactions are just not worth it.
Right.
Because most of the time, the people who do act out towards you are unhinged and literally are jealous because they have nothing to lose.
Exactly.
So,
exactly. It's definitely not the same person that's going to go ahead and blow your shit up and kick your motorcycle to the ground. That's arson. That's a felony right there.
That's pretty crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Well, I'm glad you're recovering from that. I can't say recovered because I'm sure you probably still got some scars from that, but
I mean, yeah, I know that those 2 cars were my babies,
Yeah.
Ava the Avalon, Shiga the motorcycle.
What was the motorcycle's name?
Shigo.
Shigo.
It was green from Kim Possible. Exactly. It was green, lit up, all that. And it is what it is, though.
Haters.
All right.
But anyway, what are you working on musically right now?
Musically right now, I just made another song. We finished the song with Big Frank. I'm about to do a mic drop on Thursday.
Okay.
Over at the lakefront. I don't know if it's gonna be with him or not. He has to respond still. It's for the youth. Yeah. And I don't know if he's my manager or whatnot. He's one of my videographers. Isidoro captured Dre.
Okay. Yeah.
But he's been managing a lot of stuff for me. So he was like, hey, you should do this. And even with stuff when I'm talking to people, he was like, hey, put me in the group chat. So he's definitely helping out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What I got going on right now, Okay. I sent Ant 2 times. I sent him our song to see if he wanted to. He said he wanted to do it.
Oh, really?
Apparently he put a verse on it, but we've been waiting on the mix and master for it.
Send it to me.
Right. Exactly.
I want to hear it. Did he send it to you? The rough version?
He didn't send it to me.
He didn't send you the rough
I hit him up. He was like, bro, I got it. I want this song, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, shoot. Let's do it. That was literally, let me go in my DMs real quick.
Well,
be out here next week.
And I'm gonna have to ask him a couple questions.
Yeah, but we finna get that Ernie Z.
Right.
Where the draft at?
See, I have a song with him too, but I gotta.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, but that's neither here nor there. Day is recanceled twice, bro.
Really?
Dude, I was supposed to be there yesterday. Within the hour, I'm on my way there. He said, "Can we reschedule?"
Dang.
Yeah, because I've been trying to go, bro.
Yeah.
Life has been.
I feel that.
In my ass, like behind the scenes.
Exactly. That was August 17th. August 17th is when he said
he got a little time. He got
a little time.
3 days left.
3 days left. Exactly.
He got till next weekend. Or else I'm on his ass.
Yeah, be like, where that track at? We want to hear
Because
it.
I was trying to play it cool and not ask you about it again.
No, I was seeing that side
I
eye when
wasn't
you're
gonna
like, you
say
sure? You're like,
nothing.
what else you working on?
Nah, I was finna let you slide. How's that song with JP doing? Never know.
So it was weird. When I tried to connect them on Apple Music, it wouldn't let me put his artist on there. It was, I don't know how that thing worked, but it said oh, you can't put JP with a period because this artist page doesn't have one, but it does. So then when I took it out, then Spotify was like, oh, you can't put JP with nothing because it has a period. But I was like, all right, what's the one platform that shows numbers the most? I was like, Spotify. So I did that. I got to hit up Apple Music so to connect to his.
Yeah.
So it's doing better on Spotify right now.
Okay.
Only thing I just wish he would have promoted it.
That is my problem with my, you know who I'm talking about. But yeah, that is my problem. And then it's, oh, I'll let you know. You know. And then that's when he said, yes, when he was sitting here, you weren't here for this part, saying that if you're working with another artist, have a contract. And I very much wish my manager at the time knew to get a contract.
If I would do everything over, I would have a contract. I just wish he would have actually promoted it. All he did was he put my post in a story, and when you put it in a story, it only shows 15 seconds. So the 15 seconds only showed me. It didn't show him. Oh. So he posted that. Then literally like minutes later, he posted a whole bunch of other people's stuff. So it looked like I paid for an advertisement.
Yeah.
I was like, all right. At least you could have done was like collab, like, because I sent the collab invite. Yeah. Collab for a day or something. So people actually see that you're in it. And then you can get rid of it. Whatever. That would have made me happy. But it is what it is. Me plugging on the Spotify thing, it gained me like 3,000 more fans just because it went on his release radar. So,
well, that's an upside at least.
That's an upside. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I know he's busy. He had the NLE Choppa remix and all that. So he's
that song. Oops, I was gonna say
behind the scenes because this doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter. You pay for something. Your money is no different, and your dollar is not a lower value than my dollar. So
I don't think nobody can hear you off screen.
I'm sorry. Your dollar is not any different than my dollar. You know what I mean? Exactly. Like, so if I go to the store and I say, here's $1, and someone says, here's $1, there's no, oh, your dollar is worth more. No, it's $1. So if he paid for it, like, you know what I'm saying? He should get the bang for his buck. Like, he gained 3,000, but what if he gained 30,000 because it was promoted correctly?
It would have definitely been more than 30,000.
If you seem like a lower ticket artist to people, because if your numbers aren't high enough for their level, like even if you don't have like 10 to 20K on Instagram, people like to treat you like you're not shit. I'm gonna be honest. They like to treat you like
I'm not
you're
gonna
not
pay for followers and fans and whatnot. I want it to be organic.
Yes, exactly.
But that's what you're paying for. You know what I'm saying? You're paying him because you are popping. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the payment is for. You know what I mean? Like, okay, the song Kalani. I'm like, and like, okay, it grew, but clearly he kept saying, I want Kalani, I want, because like it's gonna grow even more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It worked for both parties, but like you get what I'm saying? Like if you pay for that, bro, like that's what I said, have it in the contract, like, hey, listen, I get 5 drops from you on your page. That's gonna be on your page. They must stay up for a week until and then have a post, during, and then after. With anything, like before we do it, I need all the drops that we're gonna do it. When we do it, I need all the behind the scenes. You shout me out. Afterwards, the promo needs to be at least, dog, let's do at least a week or 2.
Right.
Yeah.
And then here goes on top of your cash. So now you have to do it. And then you can go back and be like, yo, bro, not only am I getting the feature, but if you don't hold your obligations,
I get my money back.
Yeah.
Right.
Paperwork is going to save you a lot of stress mentally on, dang, bro, why do you show the genuine love? You aren't doing it anymore.
They really aren't.
Like, this record's dope and I'm about to.
No, people don't care.
They really aren't.
They don't care.
And I feel like that record is dope. Bro, it's such a good song.
But you want to know what's back? What song is fire right now? The Lot of Enemies.
That one's good too.
By You So Tough, and your genuine fans are seeing it more. But it's like, yo, bro, they would have got the push from that.
From that, it would have been a trickle effect. That's why I'm hoping this Big Frank one's gonna be a little bit different, because this one's good too. It is really good. and he got me the song the same day, right after I paid. Literally within a couple hours, boom, he sent me the verse and all that. And so that's the one thing that was different with JP. It took almost a month to get the verse, almost a month to do the video. And even with
you
that,
got him to agree to a video.
what?
At least you got him to agree to a video.
I didn't even think we were gonna do a video, and then I hit up his manager, and they're like, "Well, we got Monday at 12." I was like, "Dang!" Like, you see how late I just woke up right now? Yeah. I was like in the bar life, we don't go to bed till like 6, 7 or something like that. So I was like, "Okay, we'll make it happen." And boom, we did it from 12 to 2. We got 2 hours in, and so I was just lucky enough to have him in the video.
Yeah.
So
that's the way I think. Did you have to pay extra for the video?
No, everything was included.
Pay for the video?
Everything was included.
I got scammed because I was supposed to be paying for a video.
Whenever I ask, like, if I want somebody to be on a feature, I say, "Is this including the song, video, and promotion?" And they say it's everything. And I was like, "All right."
That's smart of you.
Just next time y'all
put paperwork.
Because I'm disappointed, honestly. Yeah, I'm disappointed in how it went.
Yeah.
Because I did expect more, and if I'm being honest, I would have worked with an artist with maybe a little bit less of a following, but I knew whose heart was in it and like was actually going to do the work, who wanted to do a video, who wants to promote it because they know that it's a fire song and it's their song too. Like it's literally your song too.
Right.
So that's my feelings.
Have them like say their price for a song or a song and a video instead of something like that.
And if it blows, then you're just as it's a double.
Exactly. Right.
Exactly.
Because people like to think they're above certain stuff, and some people really only care about the payment they're getting from.
Yeah.
The payment they're getting from doing it. It's just the way it goes.
Shoot, they only care about the payment, or depending on the time frame, like their price is way higher than what it was back then, so they don't care about it no more. Because I know when I locked in with JP, I locked in at a good price, and that was before he was like blowing up really big.
Yeah.
Now I did mess up though, because I was like, all right, I'll just wait, because he told me his price. I said, I'll just wait after the weekend. Like when I bartend, I'll just use my cash for that. Literally those 3 days of me waiting, Chris Brown, Russ, and all of them started posting them. So then his price 3 times from there. And then I was like, can you lock me in? He was like, nah, like, because he was still like, he was finally taking off. I was like, all right, I'm gonna just send whatever you said. Now I think his price is like 8 times what that was now. So, and his fee to even get into the club, like just to perform for 10 minutes is what my feature price was.
Really?
So that's probably why, he's doing so much more work for stuff he only has to do for like 10 minutes, which is probably why he wasn't.
Yeah, they just don't care anymore. Yeah.
Dang, I really want to know what people's price is, but my price is nothing compared to what probably yours is.
I mean, mine.
Don't say it.
I know. I was told not to say it. I don't know why.
You want to know why?
Yeah.
Because it could change overnight. Someone could be watching this right now, and it might not be tomorrow. And then you got to think, bro. I'm gonna be honest. My price, like, let's say, I ain't gonna say no names, but I've done a song with somebody who they're like, yo, I'll do a song, bet, and then I get the song, and I'm like,
it's trash.
Yes. We got to do some work. Like my engineer has got the song, been like, and I'm like, bro, they sent 1,000, like, you know what I mean? Even though, like, and I'm like, I'm paying you a little extra, because, and they like, that's why now I'm like, let me hear the song and I'll let you know. Before I'd be like, yeah, just send me the bread and then send me the song. Now it's let me send the song before you hear the song. But it could change.
Yeah.
You don't know at Jamfest, what if you do a song and then somebody records it, something, and then you go viral because someone's there, and then like VCTV's gonna be there. You never know, something might go viral, and then you're like,
but can't I change it whenever? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like what he did to me, like within 3 days.
But that's the thing, you don't want to be him. You get what I'm saying? You want to do it the right way, where it's like, I never told my price, so this could have been my price the whole time. You don't know.
Right.
You know where it's
true.
Like,
I don't know. I think you got a current price. And then I think as certain things fall into line and certain things happen to you,
it's
you
like
can raise it along the line. And
people
people are either willing to pay it or they not.
Right.
I feel you.
You know?
I just don't think like people just be wrong intentions. So I just I always be quiet. Be like, how much? I said the base, and I'm like, but I'll work with your budget. Now, if you did it like that,
Gotcha. Okay.
you know.
True.
Okay, let me ask you: is it over 2 bands, or is it at 2 bands?
It's
Like
not
the
a
feature?
no. It's not a 2 bands yet.
Okay.
Shoot, I wish.
It's gonna be good.
Hey, fingers crossed.
It's gonna be good.
Fingers crossed.
I can see it. You have a great team too. You have a good producer.
Oh yeah, Tay.
Who is your producer?
Tay.
Producer? Or
Oh,
vocal producer? Because he's like an
okay,
engineer,
he's my
vocal
engineer.
producer.
So a lot of people have been sending me beats. I was getting them off of BeatStars, but the people that I would get it off of BeatStars, they would hit me up on IG like, "Hey, this is my thing. Like, let me send you some more beats." I'm like, okay, and then I'll just go off of what I like off of there.
Got you. That's not a bad way to do it because you get to have exclusives and it's not. You get to work with producers who don't have like that local sound if that's not what you're looking for,
Right.
So ain't nothing wrong with BeatStars.
So yeah, I don't think I have that local sound. I have not had any low end beats or anything like that.
Would you make one just for fun, just for the culture?
The one with Big Frank is a mixture of low end and we sampled Shakira, the Hip Song line. It is such a good song.
Yeah.
How did that?
Did you
Can I ask because I did a song like "Fuck It Up."
Yeah.
I feel like that was my hardest song, bro, because it wasn't me. So was that hard?
What do you mean because it wasn't you?
Like I don't make that type of music.
Oh,
like that was my first low end. Like I make the music kind of. I want to say like you, but we are almost in that lane. Like you know what I'm saying? Where you're making like a different type of sound. So when I made "Fuck It Up," I probably was like. So was that? Did you get that same experience?
So it I don't know. Honestly, the reason why I waited so long is because I didn't like the low end music, to be honest. I didn't like the beats. I was like, this is not me. Like, obviously you can hear how my sound is and whatnot. I was like, that was all me. But obviously it's not taking off. It's not doing any traction. The people that really like my music, one of my coworkers at Portman's, his name is Mel. He used to be an engineer and all that. And he was like, Ernie, you got to start making music for the city real quick, just to see how people like it. Once you start building a fan base, then keep doing what you like to do. So that's why I started doing rapping a little bit more.
Okay.
So I started rapping. I did Rude. Everybody liked Rude. Then I did Never Know. Everybody liked Never Know. Once I did a lot of Enemies, everybody liked a lot of Enemies. And then I was like, all right, but this is still not me. But I was like, you know what, let me still, so I did the one with Big Frank. It's been playing at Portman's and whatnot, and everybody's dancing to it. It's not me, but I guess if it gets the people going, I'll do it for right now.
It's provocative.
It's provocative.
It gets the people going.
It's just, for that, it's just more fun, I guess. It's more fun. It's not me being vulnerable or anything like that. But that's why I said I wanted to go back into the R&B real quick, because, that's more me venting, I guess.
Yeah.
But
I get that.
If it's popping, that's fine with me, because it's gonna bring people to all my other songs. Because even people are hitting me up now. They're like, "Oh, I like 2 of your songs." I'm like, "Which songs do you like?" I'm thinking it's the more recent ones. They're going back to the R&B ones, but they didn't get to me until I
until they heard
released the rap
stuff,
songs.
right?
So it's still that little trickle effect. So
yeah. So, how do you feel about everybody calling you the fake Milwaukee Drake?
Oh man,
what happened there? Like, what happened?
I've been trying to.
What happened there?
He said, "Ask me one more time."
Okay. So, how do you feel about everyone calling you the fake Milwaukee Drake? How did that happen?
It was I was at this music video shoot. It was JP and AO Superstar. It was on a boat, and I was just drunk, but we were all taking pictures, and I had a picture with Frank, and JP was in the background. I just posted on my story. Then all of a sudden, Frank just out of nowhere takes it, and he's like, "We met Drake," and then everyone just starts. Frank started. He was like, "Oh, this is steak. This is break. This is." So everybody started chipping in too. I was like, damn. Like I was drunk. I fell asleep. I woke up and everyone's texting me like, what is this? I was like, all right. I guess I'm the fake Drake, whatever, the Temu jersey. But
has it blown over though? It's blown over.
oh, it's
by
blown
now.
over. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, because that was at the beginning of the month.
Mm.
I talked to him. We would probably do some skits on it because it took
Okay.
off so well.
Mm.
But nah, like before that, I tried the hardest not to resemble him. So I was doing different hairstyles. But no matter what, even if I had my curls, everyone's like, "Oh, you look like Drake." I'm like, okay, I'm gonna look like him regardless of whatnot. So I'll take it, I guess. I feel like I'm better looking, but I'll take it.
You definitely have a better nose.
I have a better nose.
You do have a better nose.
Ain't no BBL. They say that I got it. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Well,
I got better nose.
you got an interesting
better
summer,
eyes.
haven't you?
Oh, it's been a crazy summer.
Yeah.
Definitely a crazy summer. That's for sure.
How's the bars been this summer?
The bar's been good.
Yeah.
Nice consistent schedule. Only thing though is it's definitely taking a toll on my body. Like I do not wake up until 1 to 3 p.m. now. It's bad.
Okay.
Like even when I try playing basketball, I do noon ball from like 12 to 2.
Mm.
I don't be showing up till 12:30 on those days. And everyone's like, "Oh, you keep coming late." I'm like, "Look, I can't wake up."
Just can't get out of bed.
Exactly.
So is that something you think you're going to keep doing for a while, or do you feel like it's affecting you too much?
It's affecting me. I mean, the bar life is great money. It's fast, easy cash right then and there. You can get anywhere from $200 to $1,000 a night for 4 hours of work. If I can't
beat that.
You can't beat that at all. If I can get something like that elsewhere with a different time frame, I'll do that. But for now, this is just easy spending money. It funds my music and whatnot, because music is not cheap
At all.
Like,
if you don't make music, you don't understand.
Exactly. Music is like the worst profession to be in. Like being the artist is the worst profession to be in.
It literally is.
It literally is. You're investing. You probably need like 2-3 jobs to invest in something that you're probably not going to see a return on.
Yeah.
Unless something blows up.
Right. And just for people trying to take percentages along the way, you get left with the least amount of money.
The people
with the most amount of work.
Right. The people that manage you, distribute they probably get paid way more than you. It's like a consistent job for them. You at this point, you just gotta do it for the love of it.
Exactly.
So
exactly. Do you ever think about quitting, or have you ever fell out of love with it? Or
I'll never fall out of love with it. I've always been in music since I was a little kid. When my mom, she gave me violin lessons. I've been playing the piano since kindergarten. It was just I always liked doing everything by myself. I was always vulnerable being by myself. Like I didn't like people being around me. So this is me trying to break free from that.
I got you. You know what? That's actually the same with me. Because honestly, anybody who would have known me before 3 to 5 years ago, well, I was making music like 6 years ago. But anybody who knew me before, like, shocked by it. To the point of like not wanting to support it because it's very weird. And then they're like, "Is something wrong with you?" And then it's like,
"Wait, why?
You've seen for like 6 years, huh?
Like
why?
What? Yeah, why don't they want to support it?
So this is different. I have a different situation because I come from like a very like religious background. Like I was a Jehovah's Witness until
you were
like,
knocking on the door.
Until I was like 20. Until I was like 23.
Do you have a minute to talk about our Lord and Savior?
Yeah, 23, I guess. And then I went back.
Until you were 23?
Yes.
You were
then I had to go back home for a little bit. Because when I like stopped, I was like, it was disorienting. Because honestly, it's a whole brainwashing process. And I can't act like that's not what it is. Because it's very disorienting once you come out of it. And like, so the support wasn't really there because people just thought I lost my mind because this wasn't something like normal for, Jehovah's Witnesses.
Right.
And then they assumed there's like this whole lifestyle behind it and all that doesn't necessarily have to go with it. So.
Yeah. No, I feel that.
Yeah.
I got a lot of family members that don't support my music too because it is secular. then I got a lot of Christians in the family. I'm Christian myself.
Yeah.
But there's some where they're more hardcore to it, and so but I understand. So like I don't feel a type of way with them not supporting it, because obviously it's going against their beliefs.
Right.
I have a brother who does he does music too. My whole family does music. My dad, he's a Christian rapper. My brother, he's a Christian rapper. But my brother, he's such a dope artist. But he got rid of all of his songs because his songs before he became a Christian rapper.
Oh, okay.
Because obviously it went against his beliefs. But he makes good music now. But he lives out in California and all that. But yeah, it's just divided in my family, I guess.
Yeah.
The people that want to mess with it and the people that don't.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it doesn't matter to me. As long as I can keep gaining other fans, that's fine with me.
It's interesting because I have a very musical family as well. Like my dad can sing, my sister can sing, my aunts on like my mom's side, my mom can't sing at all. But like, so I think most of them just never did it like I am doing it, like actually diving into it. Like it was more so just singing at family functions and that type of thing. But yeah, and then the people who did do it were family members that like went and did it the wrong way. So now it's like all the warning stories and
what's the wrong way to do it?
I don't know, but my aunt, okay, so she was a Jehovah's Witness and like was singing in bars and clubs and things, and then like she ended up marrying her bandmate. Okay. They're still married. But
I was gonna say, how's that the wrong way to do it?
because he wasn't a Jehovah's Witness. Okay. And so and then there's the whole like sex before marriage and like all of that falls into line. And so and then like being disfellowshipped, which means like Jehovah's Witnesses can't talk to you anymore.
Really?
Yes. If you seem unrepentant to your elders, then like you literally will get kicked out, and like your own parents are not supposed to talk to you for real.
Really?
So, yeah. So that's another.
So Jehovah's Witness, that's a whole different.
It's more extreme than people know.
Dang.
Because they come on real, like real light.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's deeper. The deeper that you are into it, like the deeper you know.
Did you ever have to like go on a mission trip, like out of the country or anything like that?
I didn't have to, but there are people who were missionaries, but I never was. I did do something called regular pioneering one day for 1 year straight out of high school, because they don't suggest you go to like college or anything.
The college they'll eat you up. Now, I see like the one Christian with like a megaphone, and all of a sudden everyone's just, and it's bad.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't suggest you go to college because then you're opening your mind up to like everything worldly else. You're seeing worldly views and everybody else and how they're exactly. So I forgot, where was I going with that?
You said you did it for a whole year after.
Oh yeah, so yes, I did something called regular pioneering because they suggest mostly boys go to Bethel, which is like the headquarters where you basically do like printing the materials and all types of stuff for free. Either that or like becoming a regular pioneer, which is dedicating like 70 hours a month. I think they might have changed that now. To like going out and knocking on doors and having Bible studies with people and all of that. So yeah.
I hate knocking on doors. I used to do that.
Oh, when I tell you the stories, the trauma. Oh, yeah. But it made me strong though, because people literally would like yell at me as a child.
Oh,
like, get off my porch. Like I was 12, bro. It was very scary. Me and my sister almost got snatched once because she was stupid and went inside. Oh, no. I had to grab her out. And we were a good 20 something at that point. 20.
I hated getting paid going door to door, like for my painting business.
Oh,
So,
yes.
I will never do that again.
It's very uncomfortable, isn't it?
It's not uncomfortable. I just don't like it. Like going door to door, 8 in the morning, if it's snowing, and then get all these people saying no,
Yeah.
and got the cops called on me plenty of times.
It's bad for your self-esteem.
It builds character.
It does build character.
The one thing though, when I was doing it, I was in like I was doing it in the suburbs, but these people really are racist towards everything. And then everyone's like, no, they're not. I'm like, all right. So I hired a white person. So after I did it, the next hour, the white person went to the same houses.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that said no to me signed up with him. But I mean, I was still getting paid off of it. But I was like, see the difference? And I'm not even that dark. I just got the curls.
You just look like you're not white. That's how they know.
Right. Exactly.
You mix, right?
I'm Blaxican. I have black, half Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're very light skinned.
Very. You know, and I'm like a chameleon. I'm not out in the sun too much, so I'm a little bit lighter.
You don't
right
be
now.
getting no sun.
Right. I don't.
Oh, that would make sense because you sleep during the day and you
I bartend at night.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Somebody should find you some sun. All right. So, what do you expect? Because we should probably start wrapping it up. What do you expect Jamfest to be like? What do you think the experience will feel like for you?
I feel like it'll be different. You know, I've seen the recaps and whatnot. You know, it looks like it's gonna be a fun time. You know, especially if we selling all these tickets, all these people are gonna come out. It's gonna be packed. I feel like everybody will vibe to the songs that I'm doing, and yeah, and I don't know what else to expect.
I just say don't think just because you make different music.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I just would say just because you don't make the low end music or the twerk music, that people aren't gonna turn up. Because when we first did Jamfest, we didn't have that. Like the first two Jamfest there was no twerkers.
Gotcha.
Like, you know what I'm saying, and all that. It just became now because you see like certain people start hitting us up. You know what I'm saying? But the foundation of Jamfest is for people who don't make it. You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So like that's why you always see like I'll throw an R&B artist or like something like that. People be like, oh, they don't make that type of music. But I can't ignore it because like people do want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, the biggest turn up like crowds outside of that have been people who don't make that. Because you're in competition with everybody who makes that music. But then when you come with something different, they're like, oh, snaps.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, like,
Mm-hmm.
so it's kind of like, how's your stage presence more than anything at Jamfest? If you don't, especially when you don't have that, then I feel like that's when you lit, because you don't need all of that. Some people need all of that to even to mask that they don't have it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But then when people see a real performance, they like,
Oh,
yo. So like, yeah, I think it's gonna be great.
Oh yeah. Nah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
I think you're like my sleeper. You and last year it was Queen Lee, right? Every year I pick somebody who like, all right, wait till they come out, y'all gonna see.
Mm-hmm.
Queen Lee was my one last year. She did it, and I got you this year. And I think he and Dottie are my strongest artists who promote. That's why I know they're both gonna have over the top.
Oh yeah.
You'll see.
Mm-hmm.
You better be there too.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What do you mean?
Probably.
Hold up. What was that?
Maybe. But y'all is out of VIP, and I hate to say this, but I don't like being off stage with the commoners.
We're not out of VIPs.
With the commoners.
We're not out of VIPs. We're still out of sections.
Yeah, out of sections.
All right, we're gonna talk about it. But
ain't no we gonna talk about it. You gonna be there. Right.
Well, this was another great episode of KB's Kommunity with Ernie Z. I'm glad you woke up and made it.
I'm glad I did.
I'm glad you're here.
Man.
I'm glad we got to talk. So Jamfest September 29th. Make sure y'all get your tickets, tap in, and be there. Thanks for listening.